Welcome along all. So for one final time this season, both Blackpool and Bristol Rovers will play in Sky Bet League One. For both, they won't be involved in any shake-up or deciders today, whether that be promotion, playoffs and relegation, as these two know already what their season has come to. These two, when the new season rolls around again to start in August, know they will be a division apart. Blackpool will be a top half side once again in the third tier. They could finish as high as 8th if Bolton lose, the exact same spot they finished a season ago. Bristol Rovers are already aware they are relegated to League 2 after 3 seasons in the third tier. Here's now Hutchinson for the visitors. Carrying it on and taking the shot on. And the first effort of the afternoon is one that's off target and one that Harry Tyra can see fly over his own bar. Do you know that Isaac Hutchinson does like to take shots on from distance? Evans now to Hayden Coulson. Now is something going to lead to this for the host? Hamilton taking on Taylor Moore, just run away from him there. Coulson delivers. Into Mola, has to head that out for a corner, as he certainly deployed safety first there, did the Bristol Rovers defender. As Lee Evans will swing this in. Does go in there towards Baggott, who's met it, and sails over. So floated ball in. Hutchinson competed well enough with Baggott there. Morgan wins it for Blackpool. Now to Lee Evans. Might have to go all the way back here, and does. Left by Baggott for his keeper, Harry Tyra. So Donkor will put the ball in the net. Harry Tyra thought he had all the time in the world, but Gatlin Donkor made sure that he didn't. He was determined, chased him all the way, smelled an opportunity, and punishes Blackpool and their goalkeeper, Harry Tyra. As Bristol Rovers are in front here at Bloomfield Road. Lee Evans didn't have a lot of forward options. Harry Tyra may have given Elkin Baggott the shout, and as he turns here, Gatlin Donkor is very quick off the blocks. It's one that he won't look to see anytime soon, and there has not been many times this season where Bristol Rovers' away support has seen their team score first. But they have here. Now, can they go on to potentially win just their 4th game of the season? But Blackpool immediately looking to respond. There's Bloxham, and he smacks it off the post. Here's now Hamilton for the hosts. Coulson with the cross. Gathered by Jed Ward. Well, immediately after taking the lead, Bristol Rovers nearly immediately saw Blackpool equalise. Bloxham hit it. Baggott now with a teasing ball. As the target for it was Matt Pennington, but Tintamola's done very well there. Dewsbury in the sandwich has gone down, and Blackpool have come away with it. Here's now Rob Apter, who will have a go. And it's on target, but it's held on to by Jed Ward. He's always looking to try and get that onto his left foot, is Rob Apter, and he went for the curler, just didn't quite have enough to move away from Jed Ward. Ward's kick is poor. Lee Evans decides to play it to Morgan. Now on towards Niall Ennis. Can he get a shot away? He can. Jed Ward saves, and Tom Bloxham puts it in. Blackpool have equalised. Jed Ward's save was straight into the path of Tom Bloxham, who was not going to miss that. Practically put it into an empty net, and Blackpool have equalised, and all it took was one bad kick from Jed Ward to allow Blackpool to get themselves level here. Well, he plays it into no man's land, really. Lee Evans could have shot, but played it to Albie Morgan, and then they just simply work it You know Niall Ennis is eventually going to get a shot away. Jed Ward can only parry it to Tom Bloxham. He can't push it away far enough from the Blackpool number 14. Elkenbager, this is a positive run. Now goes wide. Along the floor in towards Niall Ennis. Touch lets him down. That's the chance for Albie Morgan though. And he takes it. He does what Niall Ennis couldn't do. And that was get a shot away and find the back of the net. Blackpool have now turned it around from 1-0 down to now going 2-1 up. They lead for the first time this afternoon. And it's Albie Morgan who puts them in front. It all starts from Elkenbager, who brought the ball a fair old way, and Taylor Moore comes in to intercept. That vacates that space. Bloxham gets it in. Ennis with a little bit of a heavy touch. His shot gets blocked. And then it just comes out towards Albie Morgan, who sets himself and is able to get it beyond Jed Ward. Bloxham gets it overhead of Seals Finkles, and Bloxham looks up. It is away from the goal and away from Jed Ward. Well, why not try that, Tom Bloxham? Lovely set-up play to flick it overhead of Seals Finkles. See you later, he said. Nearly spoke too soon now about that delivery in there from Lee Evans. Ball now goes towards Michael Reindorf. Yet to score, by the way, for the Gas. Takes this on and gets a save out of Harry Tyrer. Would go on the inside of Lee Evans, tried to bend it past the keeper, but the keeper, Tyrer, at full stretch. Could be danger here for Bristol Rovers. On now towards Niall Ennis! He gets his goal! Just as Bristol Rovers were threatening to equalise, Blackpool now get a more comfortable cushion and may have just ended on a high here at Bloomfield Road, with Niall Ennis getting the third and sending Bristol Rovers back to the southwest with nothing to show for their efforts. All it took was a ball to get beyond Luke Thomas. CJ Hamilton was always going to try and find Niall Ennis, the best placed player on the pitch in Tangerine, to take an effort on like that, and how he proved it. Taylor Moore, that's an awful touch. In now to Jordan Gabriel. With a real poor finish to follow. Well, he hasn't scored since the final day of last season for Blackpool. No real negativity around the place after they did not make the playoffs and missed out for another year. Maybe there is a little bit more optimism than negativity, as now they could be in again. Finnegan onto Fletcher. Can they make it 4 into Gabriel? Jed Ward with a good sliding challenge as Blackpool are able to get a fourth, and it's Ryan Finnegan who's got it. Untidy, scrappy, but they found a way through as Ryan Finnegan gets the applause as Blackpool have now got 4, as it's another sorry episode on the road for Bristol Rovers in League One. Well, they had two options left, they had two options right. Finnegan went left, Fletcher to Gabriel, Ward got a foot out, he made a good save to deny Hamilton, and then Finnegan's shot just creeps in off the goalkeeper Jed Ward, who was actually really unlucky there, to be fair. Denied two Blackpool players, and then the ball just goes underneath him after that saving in. Long he looks. Well, there's the full-time whistle. It's a fine end to the season for Blackpool, but a pretty shocking one for Bristol Rovers. Steve Bruce's Tangerines end in the best possible way on home soil. As for the Gas, it is 9 defeats in their final 10 games to end the season. On the face of it, you could argue gone down with a whimper, as it is finished here at Bloomfield Road. Blackpool 4, relegated Bristol Rovers 1.